So really important when we're dividing assets in New York, in a New York divorce, is to understand the tax implications. Uh, we will be really sensitive to the capital gains issue, to the loss issue, to the extent that uh, there may be income that's coming in the future, to the extent that people's tax brackets are going to change. So these are things that we'll consider. And depending on the circumstances, we'll bring in an accountant or we'll work with the client's accountant to make sure that that is all being considered so there's no surprises after the divorce has been resolved. So when we're dividing property, really important to be sensitive to the issue of capital gains. We see that most commonly with real estate. We'll also see it obviously with financial investments, stocks, bonds. With real estate, one of the common things that people need to be sensitive to is that exclusion that people get. So you get the $250 per person, $500 per couple. However, if one person is taking that house, they're going to lose that ability to take advantage of the second person's $250. One of the many examples of things that you need to be sensitive to when you're dividing up assets in a divorce. So in New York, we certainly look at the asset division when looking at maintenance, particularly in high net worth cases. We've had many cases where a client is walking away with significant assets such that an argument can be made that they don't need support because those assets will spin off so much income. More commonly, of course, with a middle class family, that's not likely to be the case. And if there's not that level of assets, then it will not have any impact on what that support's going to look like. Mediation is a really wonderful way for spouses to reach a fair property settlement. It's a great opportunity for the two of them to sit at the table together with the mediator and work out something that's going to be tailor-made for them, that's going to maximize their financial situation for the benefit of both the parties and their family. To protect your financial future after a divorce, after the assets have been divided, really critical, of course, you should be doing that with your attorney during the divorce, but afterwards, we really encourage our clients to speak with a financial advisor. It can make such a difference as you're moving forward. There's been so many changes. You've gone from a household of two to a household of one. The assets have been divided, so really important that your financial strategy gets reevaluated and you implement, really a new plan.